Welcome to a bit of an impromptu reading vlog. It is 6:30 on Friday evening and I'm sat on the sofa and I intend on spending my evening reading. I've got some supplies. We have a glass of wine. We have, very importantly, some pick and mix. And I've got a pile of books with some emergency Pringles down there. Duke is on my lap. He is watching dog and cat videos on YouTube and I just want to get into a good book. So reading wise at the moment, I am reading Eclipse, which is the third book in the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer. And I'm enjoying it. I'm quite a way into it. It's quite a book. It's over 600 pages. If you're not familiar with Twilight, we have Bella Swan, who is a teenager. She falls in love with Edward Cullen, who is a vampire. You have him and his little vampire family, and there's some werewolves as well. So anyway, with third book in, there's been a lot of drama, but I'm just finding this series so easy to read, and I just feel so chilled out when I'm reading it, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm hoping to finish this book over the next week, and then I have the film saved on Netflix in my watch list ready to watch and enjoy. So then last night I got thrown by a book. Now, I am not a DNFer as a rule. I will push on with a book, but I read the first chapter of the following book and I was like, I'm going to DNF this. Okay, and that book is Autumn by Ali Smith. Now, bear with me. So let me just read the back of it. It says, Daniel is a century old. Elizabeth, born in 1984, has her eye on the future. The United Kingdom is in pieces, divided by a historic, once-in-a-generation summer. Love is won, love is lost. Hope is hand in hand with hopelessness. The seasons roll round as ever. Now, the first chapter was so weird. It's almost like it's written in prose. The sentences are really, really short. There's just like sometimes a series of rhyming words or I don't know if it's so much prose, but it is just like you're writing down your thoughts. Do you know what I mean? It's very disjointed. It jumps quite a bit. And I read the first chapter yesterday and I thought, oh, no way, this is, it's not for me. And then, I don't know why, I went to put it down and I thought, no, so come on, give it a little bit longer, give at least another 1 or 2 chapters. And I found the audiobook on Scribd and I thought, I'll listen to that while I'm reading it. Well, anyway, I'm quite a way into it now and I'm really, really enjoying it. And this is why I don't DNF, okay? Sometimes I get so tempted to DNF and I push through and it ends up being a really, really good book. And I'm absolutely loving this. So I do intend on maybe a little bit later when I get a bit tired, listening to the audiobook for at least another couple of chapters of this and following it along. The third and final book I would like to work on tonight is a controversial book on BookTube because a lot of people hate it, but I think it sounds really good. And it's The Book of Night by Holly Black. It's a gorgeous hardback. It says on the back, even your shadow can be stolen. I don't know. Let me find. Oh, crikey! This is a big summary. Bear with me here. Charlie Hall has never found a lock she couldn't pick, a book she couldn't steal, or a bad decision she wouldn't make. She spent half her life working for gloamists, magicians who manipulate shadows to peer into locked rooms, strangle people in their beds, or worse. Gloamists guard their secrets greedily, creating an underground economy of grimoires, and to rob their fellow magicians they need Charlie. Now she's trying to distance herself from past mistakes, but bartending at a local dive, she's still entirely too close to the corrupt underbelly of the Berkshires. Not to mention that her sister Posy is desperate for magic and that Charlie's shadowless and possibly soulless boyfriend Vince has been hiding things from her. When a terrible figure from her past returns, Charlie descends into a maelstrom of murder and lies. Determined to survive, she's up against a cast of doppelgangers, mercurial billionaires, gloamists, and the people she loves the best in the world, all trying to steal a secret that will give them vast and terrible power. Doesn't that sound good? I think that sounds brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to that. So what I have been doing is I tend to read maybe 2 to 3 chapters of Eclipse a night, which is probably all I'll do again tonight. And then I think I'm going to jump into Book of Night. So I will just try and catch up with you a bit later. So I'm a chapter in and I'm enjoying it so far. We've met Charlie, our main protagonist, who is trying to change her reputation. She's obviously pretty skilled at being a bit of a criminal, and she's got a lot of people that are asking her to do some dodgy favours. But at the moment she's like, no, I'm changing my rep, I'm going to be good. But she has just agreed to help someone else. I'm hoping that evolves into something. I'm intrigued about the shadow element. We haven't heard a lot yet, but we know that people can alter their shadows and people can like take people's shadows as well. The altering thing so far looks like it could be a bit of a fashion or status symbol. But it's a bit too early to tell. But I have to say, I'm one chapter in. I am very, very keen to continue. So that is precisely what I'm going to do now. Please excuse the chilled, no makeup, bit rough looking vlog update, but we've had a day today where we have been building furniture. I finished building the last three bookcases, three bookcases, and then we built a couple of units for the bathroom, a couple for the hall. It's just been a bit of a chilled day, getting some stuff down the house, so I'm shattered now. I'm chilling. I've just read another 3 chapters of Eclipse, and I'm still really enjoying it. And I think now we're at the stage that the battle is going to begin. So I'm half tempted to break my rule and watch the film tonight before I finish reading the book, because the way I'm reading 3 chapters a night, I'm going to finish it on Tuesday. So I think I've read the bulk of it now. I think I can get away with watching the film. I think I know roughly what's going to happen over the next 3 to 4 chapters. So I'm tempted to watch that tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to. So yes, I'm just cooking dinner and then I'm just going to watch the film, I think. Maybe do a bit of reading after that, and I will catch up with you if I do.
Dude, you really don't want to start comparing stinks.
What he means...
Hey, please excuse the appearance, but it's Sunday evening. I'm going to bed soon. I'm shattered. Dean's on night shift tonight, so it's just Duke and I. We're going to go out together soon. Had a good day. Covered a medical event this morning, an athletics running event.
I've got to set up, haven't I?
Yeah.
The thing is, they're forest, isn't it? Aye.
Then we did some shopping for the house and we did some tidying up in the house. We had dinner together and it's just been a really nice chill day. Almost feels like a normal Sunday that wasn't just all work, which is brilliant. Reading wise, I read a little bit more on the job today of The Book of Night by Holly Black. It's only about 50 pages in, but so far I'm enjoying it. Now I know this has got a lot of stick on BookTube, but I'm still trying to find out why. At the moment it's just been very heavy on character building and world building, but I would expect that for at least the first 50 pages, so I'm looking forward to continuing with it probably tomorrow and just getting a bit further and seeing if I agree with what everyone's saying about it or I don't. But at the moment, as I said, 50 pages in and I'm enjoying it. So I enjoyed Eclipse last night. I haven't quite finished the book yet. I've only got about 5-6 chapters to go, so I'll probably finish that over the next couple of days. But anyway, I'm now going to chill for another hour or so. I'm going to watch some BookTube and then Duke and I are going to head up to bed. So I'll catch you soon. So it's Tuesday afternoon, it's 3 o'clock. I have Duke on my lap. We are starting to cook dinner for tonight now because I've ended up eating takeaways now over the last couple of nights, and I was like, no, not again, we're actually going to cook. And I've got emails open, but I'm going to do a little bit of reading this evening, aren't we? Yes, we are. You can watch some TV. And yeah, I'm going to continue the 3 books I'm reading. So I'm reading Autumn by Ali Smith. I'm really getting into that now. I'm having the audiobook going whilst I'm following it in the book, and I'm loving it. and I think I've only got about 40 minutes left, so I'm actually going to be disappointed, I think, to finish that, which, considering I nearly DNF'd that after the first chapter, has totally thrown me. Did someone walk past the house? They're so rude, aren't they? They're just so rude. Anyway, Eclipse, I think I've only got 5-6 chapters of that. I might finish that tonight. And I'd like to go back to Book of Night because I'm enjoying it so far. I know I'm not very far into it, but so far it's good. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. For the time being, while I do a bit of cooking and a few more emails, I'm going to put Netflix on. If any of you have any good Netflix recommendations at the moment, let me know. What are we watching? He's watching Phantom Pups. I've been watching season 3 of The Bling Empire. And I've been catching up on Gilmore Girls a bit. I think I'm on midway through season 5. But yeah, any suggestions, let me know. I'll catch up with you a bit later this evening. I've just finished Eclipse. Really enjoyed it. I'm wavering between a 3.5 and a 4 out of 5, but I just really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed watching the film the other day. I can't wait to continue the series. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to finish another book tonight, but we will see how we go. If I do, I will catch up with you. So I've just finished reading and listening to Addie Smith's Autumn, and I loved it, and it has to be a 5 out of 5 star for me. And I'm completely thrown because I was so close to DNFing this after reading the first chapter, and I'm so pleased that I didn't because I loved it. It's the explaining why I loved it is the tricky bit here. So the main story is about Elizabeth and her friendship with Daniel Gluck, her old neighbour, and how really he sort of babysat her a little bit as a child, but really broadened her thoughts on art and nature and just life in general, and the effect that he sort of had on her. But it covers friendship and aging and love, and it is just beautifully written, really heartwarming. It was just an absolutely lovely book, and I'm just so pleased that I read it. So would highly recommend. I cannot wait to find the other seasons, and I hope they're going to be as good. But it's getting late now. I think I'm going to have a bit of a YouTube break and I'm going to go to bed. So I think I'm going to finish this vlog here now. At the moment, I haven't read any more of Book of Night by Holly Black, but I will be continuing that this week, and I will catch up with you when I've read a bit of that. But leave me an emoji of your choice, something that signifies your week if you make it to the end of the video, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.